Tice Parent does. Looks like it's going to be an icing. So 9:19 left, first period, 1-1. Rebels score their first game of the season. Nice shot by Asher Jones. Right up the gut, so to say. Jones is back out there with his line mates of Gasper and Merriman. No, Liggett, I take that back. And you've got Cook and Jaden on D. Puck is just kind of floating through the circle to the right of Noah. Rebels clear the puck. It goes just to the left of the goal, so it's going to come back, and we'll do it all over again. 9:04 left, first period. Snyder and Nigaman out there on D now. Face off to the right of Noah. Face off, Eagles win it back to the point. Broken up, Harry Liggett down the right side. Tries to tee it up on his left side and tied up by the Eagles on the back check. Nice shot by Nigaman from the point. Hits the Eagles player just under the chin and the chest. So that line is being the most productive so far this game. Next line out, Henry, Bryant, and Hall. Crosby taking the faceoff just in front of the Eagles bench outside of our offensive zone. Eagles collect in their defensive zone, trying to come up right side. Intercepted by A.J. Bryant. Eagles carry through the neutral zone, broken up momentarily. Henry on the back check. Bryant now collects in the circle, shoots it up to Hall just a little bit too far in front of him. Eagles collected in the neutral zone, dump it in. And they're going to be an offsides on the Eagles. 8:11 left in the first. Face off at center ice, same players out there. Eagles get control of the face. Bring it up the right side through the neutral zone, dump it in, off the boards, goes right on net. And Noah wisely covers up as the Eagles take a hack at him. This faceoff will be to the left of Cyberlick. Eagles push it out to the point, but intercepted by Hall, and then Bryant gets control, carries it out. Bryant going up the right side. Cuts it back, top of the circle. Henry takes a shot blocked. On net, second shot. The Rebels are coming alive. Back to the point. Nigaman can't keep it in. Tries to dump it back in. Hall keeps it from going off sides. Eagles now dump it in. Nigaman collects behind his own net. Tries to get it up to Roberts on the left side. Long pass and offsides on the Eagles. Starting to see a little spark in the Rebels today. It's great to see. This faceoff will be just outside the defensive zone for the Rebels. Tice Parent taking the faceoff. Eagles get control of the puck in the neutral zone. Dump it up left side. Cook trying to collect it as it goes into the corner. Cook shoots it up the right side, but blocked by the Eagles. Now Merriman trying to get control of it. Diagonal pass going into the other corner. Jaden backhands it up the left side. Shot hits the side of the net, but Noah wisely again covers up with an Eagles player attacking the net. So that's something we've seen too, is Eagles, well, whatever competitor is getting some good attacks at the net, even if it might be a rebound off of a second or third shot. So hopefully we can tighten that up today. Eagles shot from the point, blocked by Tice Parent's stick. Puck is loose, comes up the left side. Grayson Roberts centers it to Ty Merriman. Ty brings it up the right side. tries to get it through, pushes it through into the corner. Eagles pass around the back of their net. Going to be picked up by Jaden, who passes it back around behind the net. Merriman giving it chase. They pass it up the left side now, changing direction into the neutral zone. Asher Jones now bringing it across, takes another rip just inside the blue line, goes wide right. Rebels, Jaden passes it back into Jones. Jones has it, dumps it around behind the net. Gasper giving it chase, gets there first. It's the speedy Gasper. Eagles clear the zone, but Huddy has it for a second. Gets broken up by the Eagles. 2-on-1 shot. Oh, man. That 2-on-1 advantage was really helpful. They crossed the puck, centered it, so to say, across the mouth of the goal. Guy wide open takes a shot and scores against Noah with 6 minutes left in the first period. So, Rebels are really controlling the speed of play there for a few minutes, and then just one quick turnover puts them up 2-1 against the Rebels. Puck goes behind the Rebels net. Hudson Snyder tries to collect it in the corner, tries to get it up the right side. Fighting for it in front of the Rebels bench. Back and forth, back and forth. Now Eagles control. Shot top of the circle. Nice hit on the Eagles player as he takes a shot. Deflected it to the far right. Now from the point, Eagles have it. Pass it across ice. Shot. Stick save. Noah covers up the rebound. Face-off will be to the left of Cyberlick. 5:18 left in the first. Line change for the Rebels. Henry's going to take this face-off. Henry wins the face-off, tries to get over to Jaden. Jaden passes it up to Bryant. Bryant up left side, passes it to Hall in the middle. Broken up by the Eagles. Oh, Eagles almost got a nice bounce. Bryant now collects it, clears the defensive zone. Bryant can't keep it in, goes up the right side for the Eagles. Eagles have it center ice. Collecting, bringing it into the offensive zone. Broken up by Bryant. Eagles get control, bringing it in right side, trying to dangle. Jaden says no thank you. Bryant gets bumped off the puck briefly. And the Eagles collect it in their own zone. Cross ice, oh, Hall almost anticipated that. Puck goes around the back of the Rebels bench. Eagles have it now. I think it was Henry that chipped it around the back of the net. Henry again comes across ice from the dot. They shoot. Noah deflects it. Second shot rebound blocked by Jaden. Third shot covered up. So a flurry of 3 shots by the Eagles. 4:07 left in the first period. Common sight of a face-off to the left of Cyberlick so far this game. Tice Parent's going to take this face-off. Puck goes back to the point. Looks, takes a shot on net. Pad saved by Noah the first time. Rebound. Goal, Eagles. Have to stop the multiple shots. Too many bites at the apple for our opponents. The goalie can save the first 1, 2, or 3, but it cannot become a shooting gallery. All right, so now Eagles up 3-1. Parents taking the face-off, wins the face-off, tries to get it back to Nigaman, a little too far. Nigaman collects behind the net, passes it up right side to Merriman. Eagles keep it in. Roberts clears the zone, tries to get it up to Merriman. Merriman loses the puck in the neutral zone. Tice Parents there to try to collect it. Fight for the puck right in front of the Eagles bench. They pass it back. Eagles get control now, bringing it up right side. Still right side. They get into their zone, trying to cut around Nigaman. They do, behind the net, looking. Still carrying to the point. Point takes a shot, deflects off of a player, and then Noah Puck still trying to get control behind the net. 2 weird bounces right there off that shot from the point. Rebels try to bring it up. Shot from the other point, blocked in front by Tice Parent. Nigaman puts the body on an Eagles player. Shot in front, blocked. Puck comes through the center, no clear shots taken. Rebels trying to get control and clear the zone, they cannot. Now the puck is to Cyberlick's right. Huddy collects it behind the net, shoots it up to the left side. Roberts deflects it out of the zone to an Eagles player. Eagles now bring it in right side. They dangle a little bit, take a shot, goal. I do not know how that got in. That shot looked like it went short side, and Noah was covering that left post, but it found its way in. You can see Nigaman gets to the bench, is pretty upset. It's now 4-1. Eagles. There's a 1-on-2 play, and the Eagle was able to find a way to sneak that one in. Gasper taking the face off center ice with Jones and Liggett. Gasper wins the face off. Jaden Haddad tried to get it up to Jones, deflected. Now Jones collects just outside the offensive zone, dumps it in, cross ice into the opposite corner. Gasper keeps it in, a flying puck, keeps it in with his hand, takes a shot, cross ice diagonally to the other corner. Eagles now trying to push it up their right side. Jaden keeps it in, and he does. Jones on the forecheck, but now loose puck, Eagles catch it. They try to backhand it, goes wide. Cook on defense, pressuring the puck. Cook blocks it in front. Puck gets cleared. Eagles now in the neutral zone. Make a nice cut, but a block. Oh, Liggett's going to get called for knee-to-knee contact. A shot from the point. Waffle saved by Noah. So that neutral zone hit, always dangerous, knee on knee. The refs call it. And Liggett's going to serve 2 minutes on a trip. So first power play of the game is going to go to the Eagles. 1:34 left in the first period. They win the face-off. The point, they dish it to the top of the circle, bring it into the slot, pass to the other point, the defenseman. Multiple shots, deflections in front. Noah makes a save. Now back to the point. To the left side, tried to get across ice, but deflected by the Rebels in the process. Caden Hall on the forecheck, trying to stir it up. 1 versus 3 in that offensive zone for us. Nice. The diagonal pass that we've seen for the first 3 games was initially broken up by Jaden, but couldn't hold on to it. Eagles take a shot, save Noah. Puck back to the point. Good puck movement by the Eagles, broken up in the middle by Crosby Henry. Eagles still have it. Oh, almost cleared their own zone, but thick blue line there. Shot saved by Noah. Passed in front, nobody there. Eagles still have control. Eagles passing around the perimeter. Now to the blue line. Back to the left side, top of the circle, take a shot. Oh my gosh. I don't even know how it went in. Must have hit a deflection. Was not that hard of a shot, but that puts the Eagles up 5-1 with 21.7 seconds left in the first period. So what started off as a 1-0, 1-1 game has now opened up to 5-1 Eagles. So back to full strength, even up. Eagles have possession, dump it in left side. Nigaman backhands it up to Merriman. Merriman clears his own up the right side, tries to center it to Roberts, gets hit from behind and goes down. That's Merriman I was referencing. Offsides, Eagles. 1.8 seconds left in the first period. first period's up. Home team ahead 5-1 against our Rebels. The air was taken out of the balloon quickly there in the second half of the first period. Too many rebounds we're seeing the first 3 games that are not being then covered up by the rest of the team. At least twice this game, I've seen Rebels anticipating the diagonal and cross pass that has been killing us the first 2 games, especially that diagonal pass across the neutral zone. We're seeing teams that are able to quickly pass the puck back and change directions. The speed of skating and the speed of passing is much higher than what we've experienced with the majority of this team over the last several years. So 16-minute periods. Coach AJ trying to rally the troops. So now as we switch sides on the screen, you'll see the Rebels going left to right in black, and the Eagles will be going right to left. So Austin Gasper will take the face-off with Liggett and Jones on the wings, Snyder and Nigaman on D, Cyberlick in goal. Puck changes hands in the neutral zone. Liggett tries to dump it in lightly and does. Eagles collect in their own zone. They now switch directions, pass it up the left side, and we're going to get an icing. So this face-off will be in the Rebels' offensive end to start off the second period. This will be the face-off will be to the left of the Eagles' goaltender. Crosby Henry's at center, going to take the face-off with Bryant and Hall on the wings. Crosby passes it back to Snyder. Snyder takes a shot off the back of one of the Eagles players. Behind the net. Shots. Hall taking some swings at it. Bryant now behind the net with Hall. Hall has it. Hall's looking to backhand it. Tries to backhand it. Henry intercepted by the Eagles. Eagles bring it up left side. Through the neutral zone. Past the blue line. Good back check by Crosby Henry. A quick pass up to Hall on the right side to Bryant in the middle. Bryant fiddles and diddles, takes a shot. Wide right. Hall at the boards now trying to get it with Henry. Henry by the dot. Tries to cut it inside. Broken up. Hall now has it in the corner. Eagles try to clear up their left side. Now they're passing behind their own net. Going up the right side. They're carrying. They pass it through the center. Hudson Snyder picks it up. Collision at the neutral zone. Noah covers it up. And a few pokes by the Eagles player after the play. There's still some fire in the bellies of the Rebels players here. That was a good offensive series by that last line. And the defenders are starting to say, no, we're not going to put up with the hits after the play, trying to get the puck out of Noah's glove. So this faceoff will be to the left of Cyberlick. Gasper takes it. Jaden tries to clear the puck up the left side, right in front of the Eagles bench. Now Eagles have control. Try to take a shot, broken up by Gasper. At the point, shot, well, really more dumped into the corner. Cook now collects, tries to shoot it up right side. Top of the circle, broken up by Gasper. Gasper getting in front of a lot of pucks right there. Gasper brings it up left side. Gets tied up in the feet of a teammate. And White is going to get called. What's that penalty, Jay? Interference? I think. So I think it's a 2-minute penalty. 2-minute penalty on the Eagles. I think it was interference. Sorry, with being the data 2 referees, I should know the signs a little bit more. But at any rate, Rebels on the power play. Face off to the right of the Eagles goalie. You got Tice Parent taking the face. Tied up. Ref can't get out of the way. Linesman, I should say. Pass to the point. Cross ice to Cook. Cook back to Jaden. Jaden takes a shot, deflected in front of the goalie, stops it. Jaden tries to keep it in. The puck is cleared. They wave off icing. So they must have thought Jaden got a piece of it, even though I thought it bounced over his stick. Now, Rebels trying to clear their own zone on their power play. Eagles keep it in, dump it in deep. Rebels collect it, bring it up right side. Cut to the middle. Tice Parent doing some good stick handling. Now to Merriman on the right side, top of the circle, takes a shot to Tice. Oh, goal! Woo! Very pretty play. Parent collects the puck behind his own net, dangles it through a couple defenders, through the neutral zone, gives it to Merriman. Merriman takes it to the top of the circle, kind of a delayed give and go, puts it back right on the doorstep for Tice Parent to knock it home. Second goal of the season for the Rebels, 5-2 Eagles with 13-18 and ticking left in the second period. Nice recovery by the Rebels to open up the second. Rebels collect it behind their own net, chip it up to Parent, puck frozen against the boards just past the corner. Eagles have it, try to center it. Asher Jones picks it up. Now he's bringing it through center ice. You got Henry on the right, and he's offsides. Tried to hold up, just couldn't. All right, so we've got some personnel changes. You've got Henry now at center, Parent at right wing, and Jones at left wing. Seems to be working. Jones now brings it up left side in front of the Rebels bench, top of the circle, tries to pull the trigger, got pushed off the puck, behind the net, looks to wrap it around, takes a shot, blocked by the Eagles. Parent picks it up behind the net now. Now Jones recovers to the point. Hudson Snyder tries to collect, dumps it back right where it came from, into the corner. Now gets passed around. Nigaman picks it up. No. Nigaman couldn't control the puck. Eagles have it. Cut into the middle. Back and forth. Tries to backhand it. Noah saves it. And it looks like we got a penalty coming up on the Rebels. Ryan Nigaman, I think, is going to be going to the bench. As the Eagles player was teeing up the shot, I think Ryan pushed him down. He's slow to get up in the corner. Oh, man. It sounds like it was a game misconduct. Eagles player is up, punched over. So is that a 10-2, Jay? So boarding 10-2 on Ryan Nigaman. So that's going to be a long time frame for the Rebels to be without one of their defensemen. And as I mentioned earlier, with Elliott Carter out, Ty Merriman's been playing a wing. So I bet you Merriman will now come back into the cycle of defenders. So the personnel are changing up a little bit, and it's looks like it's making a difference. So 3 games in, everybody's still trying to figure out the best chemistry between players. This face-off is going to be to the right of Noah. Rebels win the face. Cook tries to chip it up, blocked in by the Eagles. Gasper's at center. Gasper trying to fight for the puck right inside the blue line. Tries, but oh man, it looked like the puck almost came out. They wave it off. Shot covered up by Noah. 11:53 left in the second period. Nice cover up by Noah. Shot right into the stomach. Gasper's going to take the face off to the left of Noah. 1:42 left in the Eagles power play. on the penalty to Nigaben. All right, they try to center the puck. Caden Hall gets it, tries to clear the zone, does with his hand, passes it to himself essentially. Top of the circle, takes a shot, glove saved by the Eagles. All right, that's good. It looks like we're picking up the pace a bit for the Rebels. Way to get control. Now we have a face-off, playing shorthanded in our offensive zone. Gasper's going to stay out there at center. Hall's going to stay out there forward, and Cook and Jaden are on the defense. Austin Gasper tying it up. Now Hall looks to try to turn it, and he could not, but he still has control, chips it in. Gasper on the forecheck, trying to break things up, picking up the pace. Jaden tries to backhand it up to Gasper. Gasper puts it into the Rebels' offensive zone. Eagles collect it with 3 guys there. Now they carry it out through the neutral zone. So slow breakout. Jaden now has it to Gasper. Good hard play by the Rebels right now. So Eagles have to recollect it in the neutral zone, pass it back, reset, dump it in to the corner. 48 seconds left in the power play. Cook now playing D. Eagles backhand it to the blue line. Cross ice, back to the point. They chip it back to the top of the circle. Looks like a shot's coming. Woo. Snipe by the Eagles right near the dot of the face-off circle to Noah's right. And you could hear the clang of the post as the goal went in. Nice shot by the Eagles. So that'll erase the penalty, the 2-minute penalty for boarding on the Rebels. Nigaben will stay in the box to serve out the rest of his 10 minutes, so 8 more minutes. But now teams are at even strength, 6-2 Eagles with 10:45 left in the second period. So now you've got Parent at right wing, Henry at center, and Jones at left wing. Shot by the Eagles, deflected by Noah. Back to the point, not kept in. Jones giving it chase. Can't get there in time, but now Henry picks it up. Chips it up to Jones, he's offsides. So some commentary from the Rebels bench towards one of the linesmen. Linesman talking to the scorekeeper. Face off. Rebels get control. Up the right side. Oh, Parent takes a hard hit into the glass, loses his stick. Eagles collect it behind the net, stopped by Jones in the circle. Takes a shot, now Jones collides with an Eagle. Merriman keeps the puck in, good save by Merriman there. Now the Eagles have it, trying to clear their own zone. Up the left side. They take a shot, and there's going to be an offsides call. 9:55 left. Second period, 6-2 Eagles. So this face-off will be just in front of us here, outside of the Rebels' defensive zone. We've got Gasper, Hall, and Bryant out there now. Cook collects it behind the net, backhands it to Jaden. Jaden tries to get up left side to Bryant, but goes behind him. Shot by Eagles, blocked by a Rebel. Bryant tries to clear the puck, centers it to Hall off his skate. Eagles change direction up the left side. Cook has it, tries to push it up our right side. Back and forth it is on this side, offsides Eagles. 9:30 left. So Gasper's replaced Henry on this line at center. Henry's now on the center line that pushes Parent out to a right wing. So Coach AJ changing it up. Eagles bring it up left side. Gasper gives chase, bumps the Eagle off the puck. Loose puck behind the net. Jaden picks it up, off to Bryant. Bryant centers it to Hall. Hall giving a push, 1-on-3 though. We just didn't have the numbers. Hall still has it. Nice hit by Hall. Caden stays on the puck, doesn't give it up. Relentless forechecking with the puck. Eagles up the left side. They dump it in, goes behind Noah. Jaden trying to get there. brushes off an Eagles player. Jaden up to Roberts now, who's out there. Roberts tries to center it to Parent, just out of his reach. Henry now bringing it up left side in front of the Rebels bench. Top of the circle, tries to deke, gets control of it again behind the net, now frozen against the boards. Henry has it again. Henry looking, cuts it back right. Parent picks it up. Parent looking to dish it back to Henry behind the goal line. Henry backhands it, deflected by an Eagles player. Roberts gives a chase up against the boards. Eagles try to backhand it out. They can't. Roberts has it now to Henry off his skate. Eagles try to bring it up left side now. Cook there to play D, pokes it away briefly. Soft pass goes ahead. Noah has to make a save. Eagles now pass the puck behind the net, try to center it. Nobody home, so now Hall's bringing it up left side. Caden Hall, 1-on-3 again. 1-on-5, essentially. Now the Rebels are coming into the picture. Jaden trying to get control of the puck. The linesman helped us out a little bit there. Puck dumped behind the net. Backhand. Eagles coming up the right side off of a Rebels player through the neutral zone. Eagles giving it chase. Try to keep it in, they cannot. Rebels, Hudson Snyder falls down, 2-on-1. Oh, Huddy gets back in the play and stops the shot from happening. Centering pass, broken up. Nobody could pull the trigger for the Eagles. Eagles collect it behind the net. They're in the corner now, they dump it in the corner. Centering pass, shot wide left. Eagles have it top of the circle, broken it up by Snyder. They can recollect it right in front. Nobody can get a shot off. Rebels clear the zone. Eagles collect in their own zone. Asher Jones is down there. They dump the puck in behind the net. Cook sends it back the same direction. Tice Parent brings it up, avoids the check. Eagles steal the puck, bring it behind their own net. Lots of movement out there by the Rebels. Now the Eagles have it through the neutral zone, just inside the blue line. Pull the trigger, glove save by Noah. So 6:19 left in the second period, 6-2 Eagles. This faceoff is going to be to the right of Cyberlick. Rebels win the faceoff, but can't get control of the puck. Quick whistle. And it looks like they're calling a trip on... It's definitely on an Eagles player because they're going to have the face-off now. So Eagles going to serve a 2-minute tripping penalty at 6:15 the second period. Rebels go up a man advantage. Looks like you're going to have Henry, Parent, and Bryant out there. That's another new forward line. And you've got Merriman and Snyder on D. So Kraz takes the face, pushes it back to Merriman, who dumps it into the corner. Now picked up by Bryant at the dot, takes a shot. Pad save by the Eagles. Eagles push down like a face shove, it looked like. Parent now giving the puck chase. Saved by Jaden, great save by the defender. Parent takes a shot, blocked by the Eagles, takes a second shot, blocked again by the defenseman. They try to clear the zone. Merriman keeps it in with the backhand. Great defensive play by both Rebels defenders on this shift. Bryant tries to keep the puck in. He cannot. Merriman shoots it back up, offsides Henry. So, flurry of activity for the Rebels on the power play. Shots, but mostly blocked by the defenders, but we're getting some shots off, so that's a good thing. 1:21 left in the power play. Puck drop will be at center ice. Eagles win it. Bring it back. Try to get up through the neutral zone. Jaden now tries to dump it in. Cross ice now Hall. Hall carries it into the offensive zone. Roberts in front of him. Shot, glove save by the Eagles. 5:19 left, 1:05 left in the power play. This faceoff is going to be to the right of the Eagles goalie. You've got Gasper at center with Roberts at left wing and Hall at right wing. And you've got Cook and Jaden out there on D. Eagles win the face. They try to bring it up left side, dump it out. Cook gives it chase now. Looks like it's going to be an icing. So it'll come back, knocks a few seconds off the clock. 55 seconds left in the power play. Rebels going to stay with the same line. Face off to the left of the Eagles goalie. So Austin Gasper will take the face off. Gasper, oh, the puck is just under his skate. Couldn't get control of it. Eagles dump it. Cook collects. Eagles on the forecheck aggressively. Hall to Gasper. Gasper carries it through the neutral zone, center ice. Up the left side, he's in. Looking. Centers it to Hall. Hall, wide shot right. Gasper recollects up to Cook. Cook dumps it back into the corner. Behind the net is Hall. Hall has it. Looking to try to get rid of it to a Rebels player. He passes it to the point. Cook takes a rip. Stick save. No rebound by the Rebels, but they get the puck behind the net now. Hall tries to find somebody in front. Roberts gets it to Cook. Cook just could not quite keep it in. Rebels have it. Hall carries it into the center. Gasper now at the blue line, backhands it to keep it in, but Eagles collect it into the neutral zone. Roberts has it, dumps it in behind the net, line change for the Rebels. Eagles collect it behind the net, bring it up, shoot it up the left side. Good stretch by Jaden to keep it from getting to the Eagles player at their offensive blue line. Eagles now collect in their defensive zone. Oh, Asher lined that one up. You saw that coming. Asher Jones, big hit on the Eagles coming out of their own zone. Puck floating around. Noah makes a big save on his back. Rebels clear at that time. Good D. Jones lets him know he's there at the blue line. Puck behind the net. Jaden now collecting it. Send it back to Merriman. Send it up to Jones. Now to Henry. Henry carries through center ice. Brings it in the zone. Shoots, blocked by the Eagles player. Merriman keeps it in. He gets hit right in the face by an Eagles player, getting a little bit more physical. 3:07 left. Eagles bring it up left side. They cut. Point blank shot. Saved by Noah Cyberlick. So he didn't quite rip the shot. He almost tried to let it float in past Noah, but Noah with the outstretched legs stopped the puck. 3:01 left. 6-2 Eagles, but the Rebels looking much better this period with some shifts in some of the personnel. Puck goes back to the point. Eagles shoot it. It's deflected to the left of our goal. Bounces around. Puck almost cleared. Rebels control it at the blue line. Backhand it back in. Eagles have it in the corner. Gasper gives it a back check. To the point, Eagles have it, tees it up, takes a shot, blocked, looks like Noah, leg save. Clears the zone, now they're trying to push it back in. They're offsides, two guys offsides on that one. Tried to make the line change, lost an edge, couldn't get off the ice in time. So this puck will be dropped outside of the Rebels' defensive zone with 2:23 left in the second. Teams are at even strength. Gasper center with Bryant to his left and Roberts to his right. Eagles win the face-off. They dump it in on net. Oh, Noah had it, deflected it, could not cover it up in time. And the Eagles take advantage of that rebound for their 7th goal. So it kind of hit Noah's stick, bounced a little further in front of him than he thought. He couldn't cover up. Defense didn't clear it, and Eagles put it home. Eagles bring it up through the neutral zone right side. Love tap by Asher. Asher tries to push it up to Parent. Parent could get control now. Parent's on the forecheck. Eagles collected in their own zone. Bring it through the neutral zone. Stick pokes, not working. Eagles take a shot. No, they could not pull the trigger. Deflection, I think, by Parent. Crosby Henry collects it now below the goal line. Shoots it up left side to Jones. Jones clears the zone. Parent takes a swing at it, loses it for a second. Eagles have it. Pass to themselves. Now top of the circle at the dot. Right-handed shot. Now it's coming up the other way at the point. They dump it in the Eagles' left side. Eagles at the blue line. They cross ice to the point. Light shot, steered aside by Cyberlick. Rebels trying to get control on their right side. They clear the zone. In the neutral zone, Eagles give chase, collect it, pass it back, recollect, change direction. Nope, they go back the way it came. Henry's there, pushes a puck into the zone momentarily. Eagles come down their left side, looking, take a shot, goal. Gee whiz. Another snipe by the Eagles with 43.6 seconds left in the second period. 8-2 Eagles. Just another snipe. These guys are good shooters. All right, so now you've got Austin Gasper out there with Hall on the right and Bryant on the left. Eagles pass it back. Bryant tries to break it up, dumps it in. In the corner, Eagles are collecting it behind the net. Caden Hall's there to give it chase. Gasper's there. You've got all three Rebels now on the one side. So Eagles change direction. And they shoot it down the ice. Looks like it's just fluttering along. It's not going to make it for icing, so we have to collect it, shoot it up right side. Hall has it right at center ice. Tries to backhand it to Bryant behind him. Eagles now get control up the right side. Gasper's there to deflect. Now, end of the period, Nigaman's out on the ice for about the last 15 seconds. He's the one that shot the puck behind the net to break things up. 8-2. Eagles going into the third. So the good news is the Rebels have scored 2, which is 2 more than they've scored in the previous 2 games. So their first 2 goals of the season. Bad news is they let up 7 goals the first game, 5 goals the second, and 8 so far this game going into the third period. All right, switching sides again. The Rebels will be going right to left this time. Eagles left to right. Starting things off will be Henry at center with Bryant and Hall on the wings. So going back to the original line, you've got Nigaman and Snyder on defense and Cyberlick in net. So 16 minutes left to go here in Windsor. Rebels down 6 goals, 8-2. Crosby wins the face-off, pushes it forward though, so Eagles get control. Eagles pass it up through the neutral zone, have it the right side. Light shot deflected by Nigaman, I believe it was. Henry tries to collect behind the net. Eagles get control, looking up, center it. puck goes through, off of Bryant's stick now towards the boards. Henry giving a chase in the corner with Nigaman. Eagles get control of the puck, up to the point, cross ice, top of the circle, trying to pull a right-handed shot. He backhands it right on the doorstep, and Noah covers it up. So 15:23 left in the game. This faceoff will be to the right of Cyberlick. Forwards remain the same for the Rebels, and it looks like they switched up D, so now Jaden and Cook are in on defense. Eagles dump the puck in to the corner, now behind the net. Eagles looking up, pass it to the point. Shot deflected, kick save by Cyberlick. Cook on D, pushing the Eagles player against the boards. Henry now trying to get it as well. Cook and Henry fighting for the puck in the corner. Eagles come out with it. Back to the point. Eagles tee it up, shoot, deflection, goes wide left. Thank goodness, off of a skate. Jaden shoots it up right side, past the extended stick of Hall. Top of the circle, shot blocked by Cook. Henry collects it, up to Bryant. Off of Bryant's stick, can't control it. Now Cook has it in the corner. Up to Bryant. Bryant now trying to clear the zone. Shoots it up to Hall. Hall brings it up, stops, dead in its tracks, the puck. Eagles turn it around, now bring it into their offensive zone, take a shot, blocked by Gasper, and then covered up by Cyberlick. So this faceoff will be to the left of Noah. Austin Gasper is going to take the face. You've got Nigaman out there on D. Asher Jones comes up, blocks the initial shot from the point. Now it's behind the net. Back to the point. Eagles do a good job pushing the puck from low to high. Shot deflected multiple times through the players. Noah covers up. So Eagles taking a lot of shots from the point now, trying to get some deflections, and Noah's reactions are good. Tice Parent makes a rush towards the point, sidesteps it, takes a shot from the top of the circle, blocked by his own player. Eagles at the point again, another shot. Deflected by a stick, hits the side of the net. Eagles get control again. Knocked off the puck by Jones. Jones tries to cover at the point. Top of the circle, Eagles take the left-handed shot. Deflected, goes into the net. So, puck knocked out of play. We'll have a face-off here to the left of Noah. Rebels get control. Asher bringing it up left side. Tries to get through. Stood up by the Eagle, but he's too strong. Looks, takes a shot, centers it. Shot, rebound. Rebels just can't put it home. Nice opportunity there by this line, but just could not get the puck in the net. Eagles now bring it back down, dump it behind the Rebels net. Hudson Snyder trying to get the puck out of the skates of the Eagles player. He tries to backhand it out. Goes on net. Noah makes a quick push aside save. Gasper now gets it cross ice to Jones. Guys are looking a little bit gassed on this line. Need to make a line change for the forwards. Gasper carries it out. The speedy Gasper through the neutral zone. Gets pushed down. Eagles get it, dump it in. Nigaman collects it out there with Jaden. Gasper still out there at center, off to Roberts on the left wing, and Merriman's now back at right wing. Puck goes behind the Eagles bench, 12:20 left in the third period. Gasper at the slot, back to Merriman. Couldn't get a good backhanded shot on net. Or I take it back, that was Henry that couldn't pull the trigger. Rebels take a shot, goes wide right. Eagles bring it up left side. Good speed, broken up. Same Eagle player dumps it back, now in the corner. In the slot, broken up. Eagles, another shot, leg save by Noah. Rebound goes wide right. Crosby Henry carries it out. Intercepted by the Eagles. They carry it back the other way. Good break up by Jaden to Cook. Cook clears the puck up to Merriman. Roberts dumps it in. Line change, Rebels. 11:16 left in the game. Eagles bring it up right side. So seems that we're having some internet connection problems. So if you're having trouble with the video, sorry about that. Shot from the point, intercepted by Cam Cook. Bryant has it briefly at the blue line, turns it over. Bryant picks the pocket at neutral zone, cuts it, dingles and dangles, has it at the top of the circle. He takes a shot, glove save. So nice hustle by AJ, pulls the trigger. Not his hardest shot, but on net. So 10:42 left. You got Gasper at center, Bryant at left wing, Hall at right wing, Nigaman and Snyder on D. Face off to the right of the Eagles goaltender. Rebels win the face off to Bryant. Gets chipped around the back of the net now. Eagles are going to pick it up. Hall intercepts it. Hall still has it now, pushes it back behind the net, loses an edge. Eagles now recover. Back towards Hall's direction. Hall tries to recover it in front of Eagles bench. Oh, he centers it, but the line change was happening, so it wasn't able to make the connection. Nigaman now up the left side, right back to the Eagles. Eagles now carry it in right side, take a slapper. Glove save by Noah. So slap shot by the Eagles just inside their offensive blue line. Noah makes the glove save. Rebels win the faceoff. Asher tries to clear it. Offsides. Eagles. So not sure if the video or audio are still working. We're having some internet issues in the arena, but if you can still hear me, I'll keep announcing. So Eagles get control, 10 minutes left. Rebels clear their defensive zone. Eagles dump it back in along our Rebels defensive blue line. Eagles now have it in the neutral zone, but no, broken up by Henry. Jones pushes it up left side. Eagles get control. Eagles bring it right through, dangle through everybody till they meet up with Nigaman, who stops his shot, blocked by Noah. 9:22 left. Okay.
I'm recording it so I can post it after too.
All right. Okay. So the internet's cutting out, so you might be watching this post game. 9:15 left in the third. The Eagles have the puck in the Rebels' defensive zone, their offensive zone. Back and forth on the right side, top of the circle, left-handed shot. Stick save by Noah. Rebound goes wide left. Eagles now try to shoot it up to the point. They collect it. Shot on net, stick save Noah. Rebound, shot covered up by Noah. .853 left. Face off to the right of Cyberlick. Rebels push the face off forward, goes to the point. Eagles have it below the goal line. They're looking to probably dump it off to the point. No, they dump it back into the corner. Carry it under the goal line again. Look to center. Couldn't pull the trigger. Swing and a miss. Back to the point. Back to the circle. Just outside the slot. Broken up by Merriman. Eagles on a line change. 2 against 5 of us. No, 3, I should say. 3 against 5. Rebels now get recovered. Try to bring it out. Eagles now collected in their own zone. Merriman on the forecheck. Doesn't look like a lot of Rebels are out there. Line change happening. Rebels push it up right side. Henry trying to give it chase in the offensive zone. Rebels collect it behind their own net. Henry breaks it up. They cannot clear the zone. Good save by Jaden to keep it in. Henry and Bryant give it a light chase. Now the Eagles bring it out. 3-on-3. Cuts it back, top of the circle. Broken up by Henry. Henry to Hall, I should say. Caden Hall brings it up the right side. Has Bryant on his left and Henry trailing. Hall centers it. Crosby tries to pick it up, but cannot. Now the Eagles get it. Breakaway right side. By the dot, shot, glove save, Cyberlick. Nice save, Noah. Quite a rip from the dot there in the face-off circle. And we're gonna see a face-off right where the shot took place. So 7:19 now left in the game. Apparently we're back. Internet is back. Face-off to the left of Noah. Goes back to the point. Lining it up, pulls the trigger. Deflection, cannot get through to the net. The Eagles player carrying a Rebel stick under his armpit. Eagles now have it back to the point. He keeps it in. He's going to take a shot, blocked by Henry. Nigaman tries to clear it up the left side to Bryant. Eagles now get it, push it back in behind the net. Nigaman trying to carry it out. Backhands it up to Hall. Hall backhands it to the point of an Eagles player. Eagles now carry it into the circle, now behind the net. On their backhand, deflected. Nigaman pushes it out of the zone. Hall trying to give it chase, takes a shot from the blue line, goes way wide left. Eagles now bring it up, intercepted by Gasper at neutral zone. Eagles recover, dump it, top of the circle, dot, shot. Noah covers it up. A little pushing and shoving after the play between Nigaman and an Eagles player. 6:17 left in the game, 8-2 Eagles. The feed is back, I'm told. Gasper's going to take this face off to the left of Cyberlick. Still floating in this circle. Nobody can get control. Eagles due for a second. Nigaman breaks it up, separates the man from the puck. Good physical play by Nigaman here in the last couple minutes. Eagles center, shot blocked by Noah. Tice Parent trying to bring it up right side in front of our bench. Has it for a second and then intercepted. Eagles change direction. Big hit by Nigaman at the blue line. Takes out 2 guys. Jones now giving a chase. Eagles cross ice. Shift direction. Hudson Snyder clears the zone. Eagles push it right back in. Huddy now trying to skate it out. He does. Huddy carries it through the neutral zone. And the Eagles pick it up. Eagles behind their net, looking up their left side. Merriman has it, backhands it to Crosby just outside of his reach. Eagles bring it up right side, centering pass. 1-on-2, Eagles have it. Backhand, steered aside by Noah with his right leg. Ty Merriman bringing it up right, 1-on-2. Checked into the boards right in front of the Eagles bench. That looked awkward. Everybody kind of stopped. It was just an awkward play. Hopefully Ty's okay. Shot here, hit the post. Cook collects it in the defensive end. Hall deflects it in the neutral zone. Cook again now carries through the neutral zone turns it over to the Eagles. 4:30 left. Eagles back and forth. Eagles shot in the slot, light shot, deflected by Noah. Loose puck in front. Eagles take a shot, blocked by Henry. Hall now brings it through. Hall's out there with Roberts and Henry on the offensive line. Eagles recover it. They clear their own zone, collected by Hudson Snyder. Huddy's looking, up the ice to Roberts, tries to deflect it to Hall on the left side. Intercepted by the Eagles, top of the circle, centering pass, shot, save. Leg saved by Noah, and collects it in front of him to cause a face-off to his left, I believe. 3:50 left in the game. Some personnel changes for the Rebels. So Gasper is going to take the face-off to the left of Cyberlick. Eagles win, pass it back to the point. Fiddles and diddles, top of the circle, shoots it to the guy right in front, but he can't get control of it to take a shot on the doorstep. Eagles now collect it themselves, other side of the ice. They're looking in the corner. Centering pass, broken up by the Rebels. Hudson Snyder broke that one up. Bryant trying to give it chase, can't get there in time. Gasper now has the puck, carries it behind the net. Tries to dish it up to Bryant or Hall, intercepted by the Eagles. Eagles now have it again. Centering pass, deflected, can't get control, now to the point. Eagles dump it in towards the corner. Nigaman there. Nigaman to Gasper. Gasper carrying up the left side, looking, carrying. And a whistle. Too many men on the ice for the Eagles. So, Rebels will get a power play here for 2 of the last 2:57. Hopefully less, because they'll score. So we'll see the face-off to the left of the Eagles goaltender. Crosby Henry on the face-off with Tice Parent and Asher Jones. Shot, glove save. So 4 seconds off the clock. We're back where we started. Henry wins the face-off, trying to get control. Henry has it, top of the circle, looking on his right stick. On his forehand, now he backhands it to Cook. Cook takes a one-timer, a little thick. Just doesn't quite make it to the goal. Cook giving it chase. Cook looks up, passes it up to Jones. Asher Jones carries it along the circle, centers it, nobody there. Now Jaden with a shot. Saved by the goalie. So nice shot by Jaden on net. Looked like if it came loose, Jones was there to put it home. So good offensive flurry here at the end of the game for the Rebels. 1:22 left in the power play. Crosby gets control. Shot on the doorstep. Parent thought he had a goal, but did not cross the goal line. So good push by the Rebels. Henry, Parent, Jones on offense. Jaden Cook on D. Back to Jaden. Jaden takes a shot. Hits a Eagles player right in the head. Seems to be okay. He's skating to the bench. Jaden breaks it up. Jones tries to turn direction. Passes it to himself. And the Eagles can't clear it. Bounces off the linesman, then to Crosby. Henry. Crosby just inside the blue line. Jaden now pokes it in. Jaden keeps it in with his foot. Nope, I guess it crossed the line. 49 seconds left in the power play. 1:46 left in the game. So we're going to see this face-off just outside the offensive zone of the Rebels. Austin Gasper taking the face-off with Hall on the left wing and Merriman on the right wing. Nigaman Snyder on D. Gasper picks it up right from the corner. Seems like play had stopped. Gasper has it on the backhand, centers it to Hall. Hall takes a shot, deflected off of an Eagle stick. Now deflected out of play. 27 seconds left in the power play, 124 left in the game. Face off to the right of the NOCO goaltender. Gasper taking the face off. Light shot steered aside by the goaltender for the Eagles. Hall backhander to Snyder. Snyder shot on net, leg save. Now they chip it up into the neutral zone. Nigaman catches it, puts it on his stick, passes it up to Merriman out of his reach. Eagles collect it, clear their zone. Nigaman giving a chase, 2 seconds, 1 second left in the power play. It's an icing. So we'll have 1 second left on the power play, 57.9 seconds left in the game. Face off to the left of the NOCO goaltender. So now you got Henry out there with Roberts and Bryant on the face-off. Same defenders, Snyder and Nigaman. NOCO passes a puck around. They clear their zone coming up the right side. Cut it towards the center, broken up by Nigaman. Bryant tries to get collection of the puck. Clears the zone. Eagles giving a chase, 40 seconds left in the game. Eagles change direction, bring it up their left side. Cut to the center. Lose the puck, regain it in the corner. Eagles have it. Bryant now has it. Looks to chip it up to Roberts, intercepted by the Eagles. Back up to Roberts, right side. Eagles looking to pass, no. Carries it up, center, trying to tee it up. He does, swing and a miss. Now he backhands it into the center, bodies fly. Good defense by Cook to separate the guy from the shot. Noah covers it up. Face-off will be to his right with 10 seconds left in the game. Crosby wins the face-off back to Cook. Cook gets triple teamed pretty much by the Eagles in the corner. Freezes the puck and the clock's gonna wrap up. So final score, NOCO Junior Eagles 8, Monument Rebels 2. So thanks for all the families for making the long trip up here to NOCO. Thanks for the coaches. We'll have probably a good week of practice and try to hit it again next weekend. Have a good rest of the weekend, everybody.